Hey, Trudy Beerman here, and I have some new resources for you because I had to make some new relationships with some of my providers. So I came up with a hypothetical female that I wanted to show you to walk you through the resources. So here we have this hypothetical single female with one child. She brings home net monthly income of 3,800, so about 1,900 every 2 weeks, and these are the expenses that we've given her hypothetically. Now, we're going to say that her car note is 385 and her minimum payment on her three credit cards is 105. What she owes in total between these two, the total loan note is $23,000. Okay. And now we have these other expenses. Her mortgage or her rent is 1395 and so forth. Now, we're not going to argue whether or not she could have spent this money differently. We're going to say this is how she's spending her money. She's spending a total of $3,775, leaving her with $25 left over. Okay, so now we're going to take these numbers and we're going to plug them into these resources. So what you want to do is come over to my site and type in delete debt resources. Hit search. And we're going to focus on the first one. Do I have too much debt? Let's use those numbers with the very first one and we'll make videos for the others. So here we go. Do I have too much debt? Now, her monthly after-tax income, you remember, was 3,800. Okay. Her mortgage or rent was 1,395. And we said her total outstanding for all the loans and everything she owed was 23,000. Remember that? Okay, so we're going to hit submit. And here's what this now says. You may experience some difficulty making these payments if you can't increase your income or restructure your debts. And we already know that from looking at how she has chosen to spend this money and the debt she has volunteered herself to hold. Okay, so we already know that. But this is so good to see this. The other thing that I wanted to point out is it's saying here mortgage payments, or if this were your rent, is 36% of her take home pay. Guys, we recommend this to be 31% or less. And that's actually not my recommendation. That's what I've gotten from the banks. That if, we want your mortgage or rent payment to be 31% or less of your take home pay. Now, I have seen people run these numbers and their monthly rent or mortgage is as much as 50% of their take home pay. That is crazy. That does not leave you with very much left over. But here it is in plain and black and white. You may experience some difficulty making these payments if you can increase your income or restructure debts. And that's what we're doing over here at Debt Free Wealth Academy and over here at trudybeerman.com, is to point you in the direction of increasing your income, or, well, not so much restructuring your debts, but increasing your income and making you aware of what's going on with your debts. Okay. So this is the first and the most important tool. I just wanted to show this one to you. Please take advantage of this. If you have any questions or comments, let me know and I'll be happy to connect with you.